This is Monty. From the outside, his life looks completely normal. But behind the walls of his bedroom, he has been struggling with a habit he feels increasingly unable to control. He reaches for his phone before he even gets out of bed. At first, he only wants a little entertainment. But then, while scrolling through social media, he finds woman photo. She has a very high level of natural beauty. His masturbating habit triggered. He makes sure nobody will disturb him. He locks his bedroom door and closes the window's curtains. Now he feels completely alone. He starts doing on his bed. An hour later, Monty looks at the clock. His expression changes. The excitement is gone. Now there is only regret. He sits on the bed, holds his head, and thinks, "What am I doing with my life?" He imagines a different morning. 8 a.m. Instead of picking up his phone, he gets out of bed. He brushes his teeth, makes breakfast, reads a book, exercises, meditates, cleans his house. A simple, productive morning. But that isn't what happened. After thinking the imaginary good morning clock running again to 11 a.m. It's already 11 a.m. Monty is still lying in bed. Nothing has been done. He stares at the ceiling. Then something changes. He finally tells himself, "This isn't how I want to live." Monty gets up and walks into the bathroom. He brushes his teeth and looks at himself in the mirror. For the first time that morning, he starts thinking seriously about his day. A mental checklist appears in his mind. He finishes brushing his teeth, washes his face, and leaves the bathroom. Monty walks into the kitchen. He turns on the stove, places a pot on it, and adds water. For a moment, everything seems normal. Then he notices a woman exercising outside in a nearby garden. She has a very high level of natural beauty. His attention gets pulled toward the image. The masturbation habit triggered again. Monty freezes. He looks at the kitchen, then toward his bedroom. His motivation disappears. He turns off the stove. He walks back to his room. And once again, he gives into the same shit again. And after doing it, he falls asleep again. 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. hours disappear. Monty wakes up again. He looks at the clock. His face immediately drops. He realizes that another part of his day has disappeared. Then, ping, a notification from his phone. Another woman appears on his screen. She has a very high level of natural beauty. Monty stares at it. The same cycle is waiting for him again. This time, he doesn't even feel angry. He just feels exhausted. He slowly picks up his phone, then suddenly throws it to the clock. He sits there silently, overwhelmed by frustration and sadness. The room becomes quiet. The clock continues ticking. Monty remains sitting there. Another day is disappearing, and this isn't a story about one bad morning. It's about what happens when a compulsive habit slowly starts controlling someone's time, attention, motivation, and daily life. This was one of the days of Monty's struggling life. Some stories don't end with happiness. Some end with pain, because that's where the character's real struggle begins. If you recognize the cycle of compulsive habits in your own life, don't ignore it. Take control of your attention before the habit starts controlling you.